Are you hearing this morning?
Yes.
So there are Christians that are going to heaven that don't believe. And I'm including believers now. Christians and spirit-filled believers that say they know the character of God. But we too often regard circumstances and calamity and loss as something that God should just take care of. Even believers, they're saying, well, I'm a believer. I know God's character. And still, this is happening and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And we often slip into this idea that if he is really good, he would have stepped in and stopped this from happening. How many, if they're honest, can say they felt that way? And I'm not going to be harsh, but I'm going to be very direct. That means we have forgotten or not known the real character of God when we think that way. Thank God for preaching based on the Word of God that will correct our thinking.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing today. Because, in fact, if you were to read later on, very, very famous verse in James. In fact, if you were to continue just reading here, drop down to verse 22. This verse has been used so much in the church. It says, "Be you doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." How many have heard that verse used for, come on, do the word of God in every area of life? The context of doing the word of God is what we just read. God is not in trials, tribulations, or attacks. So don't forget that and do the word. That's the context. So when a trial or tribulation comes, don't say, God, where were you? It's no, I'm going to do what the word of God says to do. You're not part of this, God. Come on now. Is this making sense? Because when we don't do the word of God, we've heard it in the past, but then we blame him for what's going on. We're not doing the word of God there, and we're being a forgetful hearer of what the word of God actually says. See, these verses are here because God is not the author and source or takes any part of trials, attacks, or anything evil that happens in life. He's not the source of it. And our response should be, don't forget the word of truth. Like it says in verse 18, the word of truth. We need to know the true word. What's going on here? What's happening? The Bible will tell us. It's not from God. It's not from God. So we don't just hear it, we do